I just find the longer I run, the longer I want to run. There is a big misconception about people who are blind or visually impaired running, and I think the more people we get set up to be guides and the more visually impaired people we can get running, the better.
So if you are here for the guide clinic, that's going to happen over there right under the light.
Tonight we're hosting a guide running clinic for people who want to become a guide for a visually impaired or blind runner. So we're teaching them kind of what goes into being a guide and the different techniques that you use for guiding someone in a race or in training if they're visually impaired.
William likes me to run on his right side, right? Is that what we did today?
Left side.
See, this is important why communication is key, but we'll just demonstrate over here. Whatever.
So you want to be a little bit faster than the athlete. You're tied to them or you're next to them for the whole race.
We're gonna go this direction. We have a left turn.
It's such a weird,
It is.
and I've already been on this track too. It's not even.
Communication is very important. Do you need to know about if there are people to the right of you, to the left of you? Do you need to know about turns? If there's a bump or a step, you'll obviously need to tell them about that. And you need to be able to maintain the distance and maintain the speed.
How crazy was that?
But it's also important to keep them motivated. You're just kind of their own personal cheerleader throughout the race.
A marathon is a very long experience, and it gets really boring. And it's good to have someone to talk with and just kill the time.
Can you see anything?
No.
And Lily, right?
Yes.
Okay, Lily. Now let's start running, Lily. When someone asked me if I could pace a visually impaired runner, I figured, sure, I can probably do that. What I didn't know is how much more effort it was going to take because you actually have to be their eyes and ears. But I also realized after I did it the first time that it was so rewarding. You can't put a price on it.
Running is a really enjoyable thing, but if you have a visual impairment, it might be harder for you to just pick up and go run somewhere. So it's really important for us to find people and train them in how to guide people with visual impairment so that they can just pick up and call their guide and say, hey, let's go for a 5-mile run, and they can go enjoy it.
Let's get more people out there. Let's get the community involved. Being blind doesn't prevent someone from running.